you can see, I'm a Klingon, duh. And I'm filming this in my room because in the other room the lighting was bad because it's late, so I just decided, oh well, why not, I'll just film in my room. I didn't really use a reference picture for this. I mean, I kind of watch, you know, Star Trek, like the movie, and this is not, obviously not the original series Klingon, because they have literally like nothing up here. It's just that their eyebrows are pointing up, but anyway. Basically, I just know what they look like, and since they're each different, they have a different structure up here. The idea is basically just like a pattern that goes either upwards or downwards, but it goes one way, and it's like a, you know, symmetrical mirror image pattern, and it's not exactly perfect because then again it is like skin kind of. So you can basically just make up what you're gonna do, but you know, I'm gonna explain how I did this one anyway. Also, if you know, Klingons, they do have their eyebrows pointing up. I mean, some of them do and some don't, and I went kind of more with the female version. Most females don't have that, you know, why am I holding that? That kind of, it's like a bird kind of thing. That's kind of for like the male side, so I went with the female look and did something a little different. And so yeah. Oh yeah, and the song I'm using is called, I think, hold on. The song I'm using was written by a band at school, like a group of friends of mine, and they're really, really talented. We had a band assignment and it was to compose something, and they came up with this awesome song, this rock song, and I was like, guys, can I please use this for the video? And they're like, yeah, totally. And so it's called You Can't Put a Price on Victory, and so that's what's gonna be in the background for this, because it's really, really good and they're so talented. They wrote it themselves, so yeah, thanks guys for that. Composers are Ale, Nicholas, Ryan, and Roberto, so thank you guys so much. So yeah, keep watching. Okay, so I went in with my Dream Matte Mousse by Maybelline in medium and contoured the hollows of my cheeks. And I already applied my foundation and primer, and I went with a darker foundation just because, you know, Klingons tend to be tanner. And then with my EcoTools Kabuki brush, I'm just blending that out. And then going back with a Made You Look contour brush, and then the bronzer color from the Naked Urban Decay Flushed palette, you know, just going and darkening up the contours. And then taking just some regular brown eyeshadow, I'm going in and darkening that some more. Then I'm contouring my nose with Tropical Storm, I think it's called, from the Mayron Wind palette, and if it's inverted, it would be Turbulent, just because the sticker on the back of this palette is upside down, so I really don't know what color. And then I'm just creating some wrinkles on the sides of my nose with the Made You Look lip brush, or, you know, other detail brush. And then going back and darkening the contours of my nose. Creating some more lines, just improv, and I'm just making them point downwards. Taking the last one, pointing it upwards. Going in with a darker brown eyeshadow. It's from the Naked Basics palette. And I'm just, you know, darkening up the details. And then with Mayron White Paradise Paint, it's a drier brush. I'm just going in and adding some highlights. And I'm really close to the camera. Yeah, and then, you know, from the corners of my eyes, I'm just going up and creating like a triangle point. And then continuing that pattern a little bit. This is just with like a medium brown kind of eyeshadow. And I'm really improving here. I'm just kind of creating, you know, certain points where the skin is higher up, just sort of structures, and then just going back in and darkening those. Darkening that. I made that a little bit too dark, but, you know. Yeah, this is the first time I did this. Yeah, here I'm making it a little bit darker, and just make sure you're blending it outwards in one direction. It could go either inside or outwards. Some more wrinkles. There's not exactly wrinkles, it's just, you know, muscle structures on the face. Doing the same thing on the sides. Remember to leave one point where the light's gonna hit so you can go back in with the white and add the highlights afterwards. So I'm just improving and adding a little bit more detail, and then I'm going to copy that on the other side of my face. And it doesn't really have to look perfect, because although it is symmetrical, it's not perfectly symmetrical, because I'm not going to say they're human, because they're not, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so I'm going in with the same Mirror on Paradise paint in white, and adding some highlights where I think the light would naturally shine. I always say that, where the light would naturally shine. But yeah, you just go back in. And yeah, I do not realize that I'm filming, so I hold the mirror up really high. Sorry about that. Yeah. Usually when I film, I work on like a bigger mirror, and I get really, really close to it because I'm blind without my glasses, but you know. And then I'm just highlighting my brow bones. I don't know why I did it with Paradise paint, but I was just like, oh well, it's on the brush, I'm just gonna use it. Oh, and then with, yeah, Mirror Precious Gem Powder in Opal, I'm going in and highlighting my cheekbones. You probably can't really see it, but I'm using it because it's like a shimmery, alien-like color. And then with just, you know, cream eyeshadow, I'm making my lips brown and then going over that with just some matte brown eyeshadow. And then I'm just lining my lash line with some brown eyeliner and just smudging it downwards. And then doing my upper lash line, and I'm going to smudge that out too. And the eye makeup is really easy. Just take a crease brush or a fluffy brush and go in with brown onto your crease. I'm doing my eyebrows again. It's just really simple, like face makeup. And then darkening the contour of my nose a little bit more. I could have made that a little darker, but I mean, it probably was darker, you just can't see it on camera. And then adding some mascara. Not like they would wear mascara, but you know, it just adds to the look. So much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this, and don't forget to subscribe, and also check out my Facebook page and Instagram, which are down below. Have a great day, you guys. Live long and prosper, even though I'm not a Vulcan today.